You don't even have to do that, dude.
Welcome to Gatormax.
Damn, for real already?
What?
What? What's up, Eddie?
What's up, Jose?
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Betamax. My name is Fidel. Joining me on this episode is Eddie and Jose.
What up?
Madel Fadina.
Damn. Why do I feel like I'm like interviewing you guys for something?
You are, dude. It's casting couch.
All right, let me see your dick.
Yikes.
Damn, 30 seconds in. I'm already asking to see dick. That's what's up.
I know. That's weird.
How many veins you got, Eddie?
2.
Damn.
100.
You good?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Positive?
Positive.
How come you decided to close the door this time?
I don't know. Sounds better.
It does sound better. Because I can hear the crickets, but not on the recording. Hey, how do I open this?
With your hands.
The easiest thing.
Where'd you get these?
Sprouts.
That was a little jarring.
Why?
Because even though I know it's regular water, I was expecting like sparkling water.
Mm-hmm.
So when it wasn't sparkling water, it kind of freaked me out and I almost stopped drinking it. Even though I had specifically asked for regular water
Yeah.
and I knew it was regular water. I don't know. I think it's just because of the bottle.
Yeah, I see that. I
bottle.
felt the same way about sparkling water. I couldn't understand like why people would just drink it, you know? Because
How long ago did you start drinking it?
during lockdown.
Okay, because I remember one time I went over to your house, and I think this is when you lived in, was it Mobile?
Yeah.
And you had I don't remember what sparkling water, but it was like a big 2-liter, and I asked you if I can get some, and you looked at me like, well, you want to fucking drink that? And you're like, I use it for mixed drinks, but okay. I'm like, all right. But I remember thinking like, I get it, like the hate for it.
Well, I think it was because like one time I had gotten a water. I don't know if it was like a cup or a bottle. I was expecting water, but then like it was like bubbly water and it didn't have a flavor. It was like it was soda like, and I was so young that I was like, man, this is fucking weird.
It's an acquired taste, dude. For
Yeah,
sure.
so it like I that's how I felt. Like it wasn't until I started having to take antidepressants because you're not supposed to drink. I had started drinking them because it feels like a beer, you know what I mean? And I kind of they grew on me, you know.
Yeah.
So now I do enjoy drinking them casually.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
No, I was the same. I didn't like sparkling water at first either. That shit was fucking gross. I was like, damn, where's the corn syrup? The fuck?
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah. But I think it was hanging out with you is what got me to drink more sparkling water, and now I'm all about it.
Yeah, for some reason, these fucking vegan restaurants always have a sparkling water. It's like sometimes they didn't even have soda; they would just have sparkling water. I think that's how it grew on me. And I was just like, okay, I guess I'll drink this shit.
You don't really drink soda anymore, huh?
It's super rare. Like I'll have maybe one, rarely two a year, maybe.
And what would it be? Is it ever like a certain one, or is just whatever's available?
It's either gonna be Dr. Pepper or a like Mexican Coke.
Mexican Coke.
Yeah, that's when I see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's I can't help myself.
Yeah, and that's only like if I go out to like
Yeah.
some type of like Mexican restaurant or something.
Yeah.
It's just like, why not?
And you do like a normal or like a diet or zero sugar?
No, just normal. Diet is really bad for you, dude. Like I know,
soda is pretty.
yeah, in general, but I
Yeah.
feel like that like 0-calorie sugar stuff is so terrible for your body. But soda, regardless, it's all bad.
You're bad.
I used to be a big hater of like diet sodas and like zero sugar sodas. I was a big hater. But I remember I was like, I'm gonna give it a chance, and I started drinking Coke Zero. and specifically Diet Dr. Pepper also. And I remember feeling like, okay, when I drink a Diet Dr. Pepper, it does have like a certain aftertaste that I'm not used to yet, but I don't feel full. When I drink a regular Dr. Pepper, I do have that feeling of like I just ate. But with a Diet Dr. Pepper, I didn't feel that way. So that's what got me hooked on like zero sugar drinks. So I do drink zero sugar drinks. I would prefer them, honestly. I don't know. I just prefer the taste of them now.
Mm-hmm.
But I do know, like, yeah, they are like bad for you, like worse. But I mean, it's soda.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't give a shit. So
I remember my mom used to drink Diet Coke when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then I remember like asking her one time if I could have some. And she was like, you're not going to like it. And I was like, well, I mean, it's soda, you know? I remember taking a drink and I was like, fuck that.
Yeah, dude, I
I thought it was
never could.
disgusting. That was
Same.
gross.
damn.
Yeah. Couldn't do it.
So what have you guys been watching besides the world burning down?
Melania. Just kidding.
I didn't even know they made a movie. Like, what is it about?
I don't know.
Fascism?
From what? 'Cause-
Propaganda?
Yeah, we were looking through some of it earlier, and it sounds like it's like maybe about 20-ish days or so before leading up to the inauguration, like some of the role that she had played like in that process, and it like, exposes some of the things that like I suppose are the duties of the first lady. According to like what I was able to kind of put together from the reviews and what people were saying about it.
Get it, duties, because Trump shits himself all the time.
But yeah, no, it got like a fucking 1 out of 10.
Yeah. I was reading about there's this person on Instagram that I follow. It's like Jeff something, but he just like he's like a movie like physical media collector, and he does like quick little reviews on Instagram. Pretty cool stuff. But he had posted something about like if I made a movie for this much money and only made this, I would consider that a failure and I shouldn't be allowed to whatever, blah, blah. And I didn't know what he was referring to. And I started reading the comments and they were saying like, okay, we know exactly what movie you're referring to. I think it was that one. I think it did like really fucking terrible, which is good because I can't see why anyone would fucking
Oh no, there's
support
people
that.
out there, dude.
Yeah, dude, we found some goodies.
Yeah, but like, do they really like it, or are they just like, no, I have to support this?
Oh no, it's bootlickers for sure.
Yeah,
It's Trump dick suckers, homie. That's who's watching this movie.
that's funny, dude.
It's funny you say that.
Sucking Trump's cheesy ass dick, homie. It's all those people.
Why you gotta do that, dude?
Because it's gross, right?
It is,
And
gross.
people need to hear that shit because he's fucking gross. Yeah. So we're gonna go watch Melania or what?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, like I feel like this is one of those things where it's not even worth like a hate watch. You know what I mean? Because there are certain times where there's a movie that comes out and it looks fucking awful, but I'm like, dude, I want to see that.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is not one of those times.
And it's just something you don't want to support,
Yeah,
no matter how small. You know?
yeah,
Yeah, and it's just it seems so uninteresting.
it does. It
Like
does.
just for me personally, you know what I mean? Like it's not anything that I would ever put like on my watch list, you know?
Yeah,
Like it doesn't even like it could have been like a Michelle Obama, you know, or any first lady, you know? Like
Yeah, I do not give a shit.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd equally just not care.
like, who
dude.
gives a fuck?
Yeah, I don't. I really don't.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm mad jaded about like, you know, the state apparatus in general, you know? So it's like, why would I give a shit about that?
Yeah,
You know? I'd rather watch like Lord of the Rings.
nah, dude, Lord of the Rings too woke for me, homie.
Huh.
So what'd you guys watch then? Because I did watch a movie.
Let me start just because it kind of goes hand in hand with what we just mentioned.
What's up?
I rewatched 28 Years Later.
Oh, okay.
Just
First
because I'm
one.
still right. Yeah. Just because I'm still riding the dick of the Bone Temple.
So,
Um,
damn, riding the dick of the Bone Temple.
Damn.
That's what's up, homie.
That is the title of the episode.
After rewatching it, it's only my second time rewatching it, but after watching the Bone Temple and this, like, a lot of stuff just makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, just so many things. I'm just like, oh my god, this is like okay, but it also makes me realize, and I did mention this in 28 Years Later, the first time we talked about it, how like a lot of characters kind of make some stupid decisions that
Yeah.
okay, this would never have happened, and I still felt that way, and after watching like the Bone Temple, I didn't get that at all. Like every character was just fucking like there was no real dumb character in it.
Yeah.
Like it had none of that. And the reason I wanted to bring it up because we I guess the movie's considered a flop. The
Bone Temple?
The Bone
Mhm.
Temple?
Yeah, I guess it lost a lot of money, and people are like saying like the people that watched it, because a lot of people don't even know about it. Like they don't know it's a sequel, and there's like people kind of speculating on why it flopped, because there's like everyone, it's just kind of unanimous that it's like it's way better. It's a way better film than 28 Years Later, and I 100% agree.
Yeah.
I fucking loved it. Like I know you guys are gonna love it.
In what way though?
A better film?
Mhm.
Just I think it was just more interesting. Because I did think 28 Years Later added certain things. I'm like, oh, like the alphas. It kind of went into like the whole, adding different types of zombies.
Okay.
I did like the characters. I love the performances. I love the fucking experimentalness of it. Like it cutting back to that medieval film, that black and white.
Oh yeah.
And then like the overdubbing of like this, it almost sounds like a propaganda like World War One like film like sound of like this lady speaking.
Okay.
The boots march, like it just pounds you. It's super like, it reminded me a lot of like his earlier like Train Spotting type of stuff.
Yeah.
And I love that about it. After we watch it, I'm like, man, this is way more experimental than the Bone Temple. But the Bone Temple I think it just flows a lot more easier. I think it's more easily digestible, but it's also more gory. I think the characters, like I'm telling you, man, that guy that plays Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
The guy from Sinners.
Yeah.
Him and the guy who plays Voldemort.
Ray Fiennes.
Ray Fiennes, dude. Like they're like they
Jack O'Connell. My bad.
Jack O'Connell. Yeah.
Yeah.
They both just are like, dude, their chemistry, their like characters are just so fucking out there, dude. And it's just so, you just get hypnotized because you can't, like, you just want to keep seeing them on screen, and you just want more and more of it. But yeah, it is considered a flop because I guess nobody's really watching it. Like nobody at work knows about it. They don't know what the fuck that movie is. And I think was it advertised at all as like 28 Years Later, like Saga / Bone Temple or something? Or
I think it was as like 28 years later, the Bone Temple. Because even on the poster, it says that.
I think it has like that 28 years later like logo. Like you know how it has, I think it was like a biohazard type.
No, but it says 28 years later.
Yeah, doesn't it? Like
and with the colon, and then it says Bone
yeah.
Temple.
Oh, okay. See, I wasn't sure because I'm like I said, like nobody knows about it, and they think a lot of it had to do with being released so like soon after the first one.
Okay, so when was it released?
The first one?
No, this Bone Temple. Like, what? Do you remember the official release date?
It was last month, like early last month, at some point.
Because okay.
But a lot of people are saying that it's because it's January. Also, it's
January is
just after-
usually like the dumping ground.
Well, that, but also like it's just like nobody, like Christmas just passed. Like
Yeah,
families don't have that much money to like spend to watch a movie, you know.
yeah.
Especially like a movie like this, it's like it's not like family friendly, I guess.
Yeah.
So
I can see that.
yeah, I mean, yeah, everyone's like kind of broke right now. But so they think a lot of that because it was released in January had to do with that, you know.
Maybe.
Yeah,
And then also like everything going on, people weren't really going to the theater.
with
True.
the whole like ice thing,
All the ice shit. Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's true. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just like a scary time, I guess. And then mix that with like the holidays just
yeah,
passed. But yeah, it's such a shame, dude. Because like I think that I want to rewatch it in theaters. I loved it so much. So but yeah. Anyways, I did rewatch 28 Years Later, and I still enjoyed the hell out of it. And I think even more so after watching the Bone Temple.
That's
got like
dope.
a better appreciation.
Yeah, just because there's little things that uh you kind of like, oh, okay. Like one instance is like, when they find that body in the very beginning, when the guy takes his son out for the first time and they find that body hanging upside down in the like corroded building,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you see like the inverted cross on him and all that.
Yeah.
And you're kind of speculating, like, wonder who the fuck like left him here. And of course, like by the end of the movie, you kind of like, oh, it was that guy Jimmy and his crew. But it's like after rewatching the Bone Temple, or after watching the Bone Temple, like you realize, okay, like this is some shit they do often, and they do it in the Bone Temple to certain like groups of people. It's fucking gnarly, dude. Yeah, it's just little things like that, and then of course all the writing on the walls, like Jimmy was here, like all the tagging and stuff. Like, it just makes more sense. And I don't know, man. Like I feel like it sucks because the way it ends, like I'm so looking forward to the third one, and I just hope like this one flopping doesn't affect it too much.
yeah.
Like hope it's like they get a decent budget and everything goes according to plan.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I don't know.
Damn.
But you should go watch it
I know. I want to.
before it's taken out.
I know. It's still in theaters.
Probably, maybe, I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah. So are you getting your A-list back?
For sure, I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait for my free check at the end of the month.
I think I might also at the end of February.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might get mine back too.
And it's just it only makes sense now, just because like Emily's a little older, so like, she's just easier to keep an eye on. So I feel like I still don't have much time to watch movies, so like this will for sure, like, okay. Like if I'm at the theater, like of course I have to,
Yeah.
I'm watching movies, but I don't even know what else is coming out that I'm looking forward to though.
No?
I don't even know what's
Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Avengers Doomsday. Untitled Marvel movie.
Yep. Never mind. I don't want to get it, dude.
No, there's some good movies coming out. Like, what?
I thought that was part of the joke.
I wasn't joking.
Oh, okay. Good. Continue.
No, I was just saying, like, I can't remember the names off the top. But there's been, okay, so there's this one, I saw a teaser for it, because I watch a lot of YouTube now. So, like, I'll watch trailers and shit. And there's a trailer for a movie, fuck, what was it called? All I remember is all the trailer, or there's a teaser, was like a sound clip. And it's like, it sounds like garbled, like just nonsense. And like, it just, the name of the clip was like, Don't Listen or something like that. But, fuck, what's the name? I might have to look it up because I can't remember. But it intrigued me. I was like, okay, this looks fucking crazy. Like, I want to watch that. But I did watch a movie that I had forgotten about, that I remember I wanted to see when it came out, but I just ended up not seeing it. The Smashing Machine.
Oh. How was it?
I thought it was tight.
Yeah.
Thought it was tight. The Rock showed that he has it in him. Like, he has potential. He's not amazing, but there's something there.
Okay.
Like, if he continues to try to do this, like serious roles, dramatic roles, I think he can do it. Like, he showed in this, because I can't think of any other movie where he plays like a serious character.
Jumanji.
Oh wait, no, didn't he do that one with Exhibit, where they're like coaches or like counselors at like a boys' home or something? Gridiron Gang.
Yeah.
I've never seen that though.
What about it's
Yeah,
not
me
the
either.
Rundown.
Oh, Walking Tall.
Walking Tall.
But it's still like he's still kind of like a meathead type, like Mr. Badass, like self-appointed deputy of the town type of shit.
Yeah.
But this movie caused me to look into the whole split between Benny and Josh Safdie.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know about it?
I don't know what happened. I think he has like accusations against him or something.
No.
Oh,
Wait,
Okay.
who are we talking about?
The Safdie brothers, the guys that directed Good Time, Uncut Gems. They ended up parting ways. They're brothers, but they're doing their own thing now.
Okay.
So Josh Safdie, his first movie by himself, Smashing Machine. And he's the one that he was in Good Time. He's like plays the brother. He's his
Mhm.
brother, right?
and he's coming up. He's going to be in the Odyssey. Also.
Yeah. And then Benny Safdie directed Marty Supreme. That was his first one.
Okay.
So what had happened apparently was on the set of Good Time, there was a scene involving, it was a sex scene that involved nudity, and it turned out that the girl was 17. She was underage. And the other actor in the scene was that guy that Robert Pattinson like takes from the hospital, thinking it's his brother.
Yeah.
It's that guy. And apparently they ended up taking the scene out for obvious reasons, but apparently he like exposed himself to her in the scene, and like Benny Safdie continued filming, never called cut. He exposed himself to her and said to her, "Let me stick it in."
Yikes.
Yeah, and he didn't stop it. And from what I read, I guess why keep doing that? I keep doing that shit.
That's funny.
I guess Josh was like, "What the fuck?" Ended up taking it out of the scene, out of the movie. So that's what. Ever since then, they had like tension, and then like they did Uncut Gems, but then they ended up just parting. So that's what the whole
Accusations.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it's saying like it was negligence on his part, on Benny Safdie, and like he should have stopped it and like reported it, obviously. And he's claiming like, oh, like they didn't know that the girl was underage. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, how did you not know?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Which sucks because that kind of puts a stain on that movie now,
yeah.
especially given another scene in that movie.
With another like
yeah.
underage girl.
Yeah, so like, it's kind of like, dude, that fucking sucks.
Yeah, I was supposed to look into it because I was super curious. I've seen memes about it,
Yeah.
but I wasn't sure, like, because I get a lot of people are like, comparing like the Smashing Machine with Marty Supreme.
Yeah.
They're like saying like, oh, this is the good brother, this is the bad brother. So I didn't know what it was about, but okay, you put a lot of things into context now.
Yeah, and like especially because the like Marty Supreme got like recognized for a lot of shit. Like
yeah,
it got some award recognition too, right?
Supposedly it's an amazing film.
Yeah. And like Smash Machine got nothing.
Yeah.
But no, the movie, I thought it was good. It was a good movie.
What was it about again? It's a biopic, right?
Yeah, it's about Mark Kerr, one of the guys that like basically put UFC on the map.
Okay.
And one of my biggest gripes with the movie was the ending, because it's the real Mark Kerr, and he's like grocery shopping, but he like breaks the fourth wall at the end of the movie. He like looks at the camera, he's like, "See you later, guys," and he gets in his car and then like drives off. I don't know, I thought that was weird, especially because the whole movie is just like so dramatic and like stressful.
Yeah.
There's a scene in the movie that won me over, basically. Because throughout the movie, I'm like, okay, this is cool. It's okay. The Rock, he's doing good. Like, he's not cringy. Like, he's doing a good job. But it comes to a point in the movie where there's a certain scene, there's like, he's having an argument with his wife, played by Emily Blunt. That won me over. I was like, okay, he can do drama. Like, he just needs the right script, the right people around him, like, directing him, and he can do it.
Yeah.
And
do you think him having makeup helped?
It did, but because there comes a point where Mark Kerr like shaves his head, and they put that in the movie. So he shaves his head, and that illusion went away. All I saw was The Rock. Like, even with the prosthetic, because he still had the prosthetics on, but like all I saw was The Rock. The hair looks funny though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you could almost tell like it's fake. But I thought he did a really good job. Like it shows how he struggled with addiction and how like he's a big people pleaser also. Like, but it also shows how, I guess, in my opinion, toxic his wife was. Like she was very like just not good for him in those moments. That he needed her like to ground him, I guess. But then again, it's also like a story from his perspective, you know?
Okay.
So who knows? Who knows how the actual incidents went down that were depicted in this movie? But like I said, The Rock did a great job. Emily Blunt fucking smashed it. She's not
Yeah.
like whatever like she does is
Pun
wait
intended?
what?
Pun intended?
Yeah.
Oh. Smashed it.
Oh, I thought you were saying because her last name is Blunt. No, she was amazing, dude. Like I don't think she can do like
Bad.
yeah, she can't do bad. Like
How were the fight scenes?
they were tight.
Yeah.
They're tight, like pretty realistic.
That's cool.
The guy who played his best friend, Mark Coleman, who is another guy credited with putting UFC on the map. I guess he's an actual fighter in real life also. His acting was pretty bad. He was very like soulless and stiff, and you could tell like he was like reading from a script.
Okay.
Yeah. But other than that, I thought it was a good movie. I think you guys should check it out. It's on HBO.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth checking out. It definitely has me interested to see what The Rock does, like if he continues down this path. Because that movie is considered a flop because they didn't make any money. So
Yeah.
it's one of those situations I feel like people constantly say everything is a sequel or like a rehash, redo of everything. And there's no original movies anymore. And like, I mean, this isn't necessarily an original movie, but it is like, it's not a big budget movie. It's not a superhero movie.
Yeah.
And still nobody went to go see it. Like,
Yeah. I just think it might have been because of just like the film itself was probably like more for a niche crowd, I suppose.
yeah.
Like,
I think that's what happened to me because like I'm a fan of their movies, but it just didn't look interesting to me. But,
yeah, because like I mean, unless it was like a fighter that you knew about, you know, and like say if it was like a Michael Jordan kind of thing, like you don't necessarily watch basketball or have like extensive knowledge,
Like he wasn't a household name.
something like that, you
Yeah.
know. So it was just some kind of like people may have even looked at it. Like I didn't know it was a biopic until like seeing more of like the ads for it, and like you could tell that it seemed to be more of like a somebody's like life story.
Yeah.
But yeah, at first glance, it looks just like a generic like MMA film, similar to like like what was it, Never Back Down or.
Oh no, like
shit like that. Like that's I can see people maybe kind of stigmatizing it like that.
yeah. No, it's more a story about, like I said, his struggles with addiction and his like need to win. And his obsession with like I need to win.
Which is, I imagine, what explains like his level of greatness, I suppose.
Yeah. And like he is depicted as like not your typical hot-headed fucking athlete where he like blows up on their partner, because there's a scene where he just got out of rehab, he's back home now, and they're about to have dinner, and then Emily Blunt's like, oh, why does Mark keep calling you, like Mark Coleman, why does he keep calling you, and somebody else also like, why do they keep calling you? And he's like, oh, I'm just they're just checking up on me. They're my friends and want to make sure I'm okay. And she has it in her head that they're calling to tell him to get away from her because she's a bad influence.
Interesting.
And she's all like, you guys are just talking shit about me, huh? Like that's why like, and he's like, no, like what? Like what are you talking about? And they get into this big old argument. It gets pretty heated. And she gets in his face and she like, hit me. You want to hit me, don't you? Just hit me. She's like, I'm not fucking scared of you. Like, and it's intense, dude. And I was like
instigating so that he could do it, and then she can turn around and
yeah. And like, cause they have a similar argument earlier in the movie and he like destroys like a door. Like he gets up and like fucking rips the door off the hinges, crushes it, whatever. So like this kind of like, I feel like this scene was put to show how much he's like, I guess, matured and evolved in like handling this kind of situation. Cause he tells her, he's like, you know what, just leave. He's like, this is it. We're done. Like, I can't do this. Like, I'm trying to avoid this kind of conflict. I'm trying to avoid this kind of headspace. Like, and you're not helping. Like, I need you to leave.
Interesting.
And she like freaks out and goes into the safe to get the gun. And he hears her like going like to get the gun out. And he like runs towards her and she puts the gun in her head and he tackles her. And then like he's like squeezing her and she's like, let me the fuck go. Let me go. I was just kidding. And he calls the cops and dude, it's intense.
Damn. Interesting. And like, and that's the scene you're talking about where
That's the scene that won me over.
Oh, okay.
On the rock.
Interesting.
Yeah. Cause like you see and hear the pain in his voice and his facial expressions of like, why are you being like this?
Yeah.
Like you could hear the heartbreak in him being like you're supposed to be my rock and you're being like this.
Damn, dude. Hey, you're on it today, dude. They both look at the camera when they say that.
But no, yeah, like that whole scene, I was like, holy shit.
Damn, that's cool. Like he was able to like go there.
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm interested to see that.
It's good. You guys should watch it. I think you would like it, Eddie.
Yeah. I'll check it out. It was one of those movies that I'm like, I'll wait till it's released on something.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know it was on HBO now.
Yeah, it's on HBO.
Cool.
So I would highly suggest checking it out.
Hell yeah.
I'll watch it.
Yeah. I mean, it's not an amazing movie, but it's really, really good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like at that level where like they've done enough to where like I'm interested in whatever they do.
Yeah.
So.
Like even Marty Supreme, I haven't seen it yet. I still want to see it because I have heard good things about it. I like Timothy Chalamet, but I mean,
Timothy Chalamet.
that shit about Benny Safdie though is kind of like, dude, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Nah, fuck all that.
Nah, fuck all that. What'd you watch, Jose? That's what's up.
A few things. First I watched I guess in no order, but I have it written down here. It's called Kidnapped. Elizabeth Smart. It's on Netflix. It's a documentary. It's about it's about this 14-year-old girl who was
Hey, hit the cable again. Thanks.
This 14-year-old girl who was kidnapped out of her bed.
Oh shit!
Like, doesn't sound so smart to me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just kidding.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So. It takes place in. This takes place in Salt Lake City. Like this really nice upscale neighborhood, dude. Like very upscale. You know, like there would never be an instance of anything like this in that area. Yeah, and she just one night she just goes missing, and they embark on a search, and turns out and she was gone for like a total of maybe 9 months.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it turns out like she got kidnapped by some fucking religious lunatic who like would write their own scriptures, like some dude who just
was he Mormon?
Yeah, like some crazy not even like your standard like Mormonism. Like they took her to like this camp in the woods and they just would wear like these white like garments and stuff. Like
Ku Klux Klan?
I guess something like that, but kind of like I don't know, it's hard to explain. At least the pictures that they showed.
Yeah.
Like kind of like how, like Muslim men, like traditional Muslim men, like they'll have like those long, like white,
like Midsommar type of
something like that.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a lot like, dude, I'm telling you, it was very much like that. Yeah, dude, it was very horrible for her. And yeah, they they kind of just go over, how the cops kind of fumbled here and there, making bad choices as far as like, should we release this sketch to the public of the person, and they were pressing like this one person who was like a suspect. And it was one of those situations where like they decided he was guilty, and they really fucked that up, it's, I don't want to give too much away just because it's worth watching and it's really interesting. I mean, is it something you guys would watch?
Probably not.
Probably not. So
No, yeah, I'm invested. You tell us.
Okay, cool. So basically, they were trying to go through like a list of like contractors that they had in the house, like who could fucking do it. Because at first they went to the dad and they showed like a number of like interviews the dad was giving, where he was giving similar like crocodile tears, to like that recent case nearby, with the mom, and so they were pressing this dude, and he was saying that no, like it wasn't me, and even the little sister, she was there when it happened, and she saw the whole thing go down. She watched this guy in the room and say like, come with me. If you scream, like I'm gonna kill you, and fucking guides her outside the house. So the little sister like saw the whole thing. She was like 9 years old. And she was saying like, oh no, that's not the guy, but the cops decided, and it even showed like in one of the interrogations, the way that he kind of approached the guy, whether like, because I mean like in reality it's innocent till proven guilty, right? So like, but this guy was just like, what did you do to the fucking girl? You know what I mean? Like he came in really hot like that. So he even mentions it like in an interview that, maybe he was like he was too personally invested, like emotionally, and it caused maybe for him to kind of like fuck those things up, And turns out that like that guy was kept in jail for a long period of time because of how long the girl was missing, and dude fucking died in jail, from like an aneurysm or something, like a stroke, like just because they were just pressing the issue so hard, and like the cops like stopped kind of their efforts from there, So like the family was just kind of like manning their own search efforts, dude. It was pretty fucked up, and it wasn't until like the little sister, she said she was just trying to rack her brain, like names and faces, like, she's trying to put it together, and it popped into her head randomly. And she said the guy's name, gave the description. They drew up the thing, and then they decided not to give it to the public because the media got involved, and like really early, and that kind of caused a problem for the entire investigation. Like people were less likely to call in for tips and stuff like that because the closer like they got, like the more like the cops are gonna look at them, So they were getting a lot less traction once the media started getting involved. So like, I guess the cops decided not to release that sketch, but it wasn't until the family was just kind of like, fuck that, dude, we're going to drop this sketch. And they did it, and bro, things started turning, and then they were able to get it locked down. And eventually they found her and they rescued her, dude. Yeah, dude. And they interview her at one point. She gets to talk about like a little bit of her experience, which is like absolutely horrifying for like a young girl, dude. Like that dude, like him and his wife, and he said like, yo, now you're my wife and we have to consummate this, and like dude fucking raped her, dude.
Jesus
like
Christ.
And he was doing that shit, like, they're starving, like they were just unhealthy, and he was just like raping her, dude. And bro, she was very strong through that whole thing. And even after the fact, like the way that she kind of carries herself, and she now does like a lot of like public speaking for that, like advocacy, and just like the way she kind of doesn't allow that to define her story. She was able to get married and have her own family and stuff. So like she's very much like strong for herself, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, that guy was a fucking piece of shit. And
so what happened with that guy?
Well, yeah, he got busted, and like they sent him to prison, and he like he in the interview process when they're trying to ask him like, why did he do it? Like, well to walk on their knees, like, oh, I was chosen by God. Like God is the one that selected her. I was just following instructions, like, you know what I mean? Like fucking lunatics, dude. Lunatics. Like the cops were having a hard time like even asking us full questions because he was just delusional. Like he was out of his fucking mind. Yeah, and the guy has a history, like the name that they came up with and the name that he was going by wasn't his real name. So they kind of gave like a little backstory. I don't know all the details, but yeah, they kind of interview like this one bar that has like they would do like nightclubs that they have like they do like mushrooms and like acid and stuff. And he's talking about how like this dude came in those garbs and these two girls with face coverings. And he was just kind of like, oh, that's weird. But I mean, like, this is a groovy club where we're not judging anybody, So he's kind of tried to make conversation. So he's talking to the girl. And he said he kind of noticed that the girl seemed kind of young. And when he was talking to her, the other lady, which is ended up being the dude's, like, actual wife, she, I guess, leans into him and tells him, like, you're not supposed to be talking to her. And he was just like, oh, you guys are fucking weird, So not knowing anything else about it, but when they went back and they gained some traction on that guy, that dude was able to notice like, oh shit, like that's the guy. What the fuck, And then things started to really click. So, justice was served. Dude's doing life.
Fuck yeah.
The girl did. I don't remember how many years, but she's out already. She was released in like 2018 or something like that.
When was this around when she got kidnapped?
2001 or something. 2000.
Well,
early 2000s. Early 2000s. Yeah, dude, super shitty. It was, but it was, but also fascinating. It was a good documentary. It was captivating, and I like documentaries that are able to get a lot of different perspectives. Provides a lot of context. I like that. It doesn't seem so biased in any way.
Yeah.
But it's funny, a lot of these documentaries that I've been watching like lately, even with like that one I talked about recently, the like Predators or whatever, like, dude, like a lot of these documentaries with cops, they tend to really fuck up a lot, dude.
Yeah.
Like either they don't give a shit or like they decide someone's guilty and botch an entire process. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like there's some like, where you have like the documentaries about serial killers and then they have those detectives that are like, just dude, they're on the case. You know what I mean? Like shout out to those guys, cause they did their thing, but like by and large, like I'm seeing a lot like,
Cops are idiots,
yeah, like these like the trend in all these, I'm just like, fuck, these guys are just, cause like in that one with Predators, like that thing I told you that I forgot to mention was like when they were interviewing, like interrogating some of these fools, they had the producers of the show in their ear telling them what to ask them and shit like that. And like, even after the fact, the interrogator who's retired was talking about how he regrets that. And he knew like at that moment, like it was wrong, but like the pressure of like the show, and it's just kind of like, damn, that's fucked up. Like it's, like it's not like, it's just, it goes to show like as a taxpayer, like there's no, I'm not seeing the return on my investment, I suppose, And like, I don't know, it's just, it's a really funny trend that I've noticed in these documentaries.
Yeah. I feel like that's like a huge thing in all of them. Like even the documentary I was telling you guys about, the Memphis 3. Same thing.
Yeah.
A lot of it fell on like cops neglecting evidence or just trying to rush it.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, we found the people.
Yeah. Like, I don't get me wrong. Like when there's like a case that goes cold because at the time they didn't have the technology or whatever. And then when it does become available, kind of like with a BTK, like they were able to use DNA evidence and whatnot. And then they were to catch them like fucking 30 years later or whatever. Like, I'm like, you can't shame somebody for that. Like the technology wasn't there, but like when you straight up are like not giving a fuck, right?
Yeah.
Or like
you're getting all these warnings about maybe a certain someone and you're just not even looking into it.
Or like listening to show producers like tell you how to run a fucking interrogation. Like that's like, I mean, malpractice and like a doctor's really supposed to, but yeah.
You know what that reminds me of? The night of.
Yep.
How the cops are just like, they already made up their mind, like this guy did it.
Yeah.
So it becomes a process of like, we need to prove that he did it.
Yeah.
instead of we need to find who actually did it.
Which is not real justice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an accolade for them. Like it's like we need to be the people that solved this so that it looks good and we can control that narrative.
Yeah.
Not we need to seek justice and the person who committed this crime needs to go to jail. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's unfortunate that happens a lot.
I mean, it's and we're talking about that. You're talking about a show. I'm talking about a documentary. You know, so
Yeah.
like you're seeing this in like real scenarios.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like it's made up.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool. I liked it.
Would you watch it on Netflix, you said?
On Netflix, yeah.
What was it called again?
It's called Kidnapped. Semicolon or whatever. And then Elizabeth Smart.
Kidnapped Elizabeth Smart.
Yeah.
Netflix.
The other one that I watched was called Secret Mall Apartment.
Oh, dude, I want to watch that one,
Is that the one?
You're gonna like this one, dude.
dude.
Is that about like the people that lived in the mall for a while?
Yeah. So
That was a couple of years, huh?
yeah, so it's basically a collective of artists, a small collective of artists, about 8 people in total. It started off as 4 and it doubled in size, but they ended up occupying a total, like the time, 4 years.
Crazy,
4 fucking years.
4 years. But it's cool. So like it takes place in Rhode Island, right? They kind of go over the history of like the layout of that area prior to the mall being built and like why that mall being built was not like a positive for the city. You know, it was one of those things where like the city was trying to do like their whole like, oh, revitalization, you know, commercialism, you know, when in that area it was more like of an arts district. You know, they went into like they showed some footage and interviews with people that had like they showed like this warehouse. They gave it a name, you know. It was like this warehouse, and they would have different parties, makeshift little wrestling rings, and then they had like dance parties and like live bands. They interviewed one of the guys from Lightning Bolt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we're in Rhode Island, and it showed a portion of a Lightning Bolt show in that facility, you know. And so they kind of talk about how like that having to be closed down in order to make room for this mall. So this the main guy it was his idea. Yeah, he's just an artist mind, you know, like a creative mind that just this needless, insatiable desire to express himself, right? And even venturing into this, it kind of portrays how it was an artistic adventure for him, you know. And then they had like things that they were working on, like art stuff. Like he did like community art stuff. Like he was doing something called tape art for like different. It's pretty cool, dude. Like it's hard to like really explain it in detail. You really have to watch to see it, because to visualize it's even cooler. But really fascinating people, dude. And over time, like they were moving different pieces of furniture in, you know, to like a very like they found like this secret fucking compartment, dude. And there was like this narrow set of stairs, or steep rather. They were steep as fuck, like service stairs. And dude, they're like lifting couches, like a china cabinet, dude. Like shit, you were just like what the fuck? Like I would be like, nah, you know,
It's too much work.
yeah. And then they decided that they wanted to get like a little bit more like secrecy, and they noticed a spot like where there ought to be a wall. So they went and they made these hella trips getting fucking cinder blocks, dude. And they had this whole like process, dude. They load it up, bring it, and then they go in the emergency exit like an assembly line, dude. And then they would like one by one lift them up to the next person up the stairs, and then it shows them like getting caught up by like the security guards, and then the dude like just having like the swag and finesse to just get them out of that situation. And they straight up build the wall. And they put a door in there, like it kept it so low key, dude. Like they 4 years, you know, super fascinating, you know. And unfortunately, it shows like how it ended up getting caught up, you know. But yeah, it's super interesting, dude. Like, and it wasn't too long ago. It was like 2009 or something like that. So, you know, from 2009 to maybe like
recently.
2013. Yeah, so not, you know, not more than maybe about a decade ago or so. It was really interesting, man. A lot of different people with different ways that they're artistic. It's really cool.
all
Yeah.
coming together.
Yeah. It was an interesting documentary. I'd never heard of that story before. Fascinating.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I definitely want to check that one out.
Yeah, I think you guys would appreciate it. I think particularly you, just because like the way that it kind of really leans into like this, like you have like traditional art mediums, but then you just have like ways that people can create their own art.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the way this guy would do like these freestyled like tape, like blue masking tape, like painting, and he would like squish them and like make like outlines of people or different. Bro, it looks amazing. It's just him fucking like tearing and like making fucking tape on the wall. It looks incredible. It's super cool. Very interesting. I finished The Chair Company.
Oh, what'd you think?
I loved it, dude. That is a good fucking show, dude.
What'd you think of that ending?
Wait, what was it? How did it end again?
She set him up because he rejected her.
Yeah, that's right.
And it was like, what was that? Was that her husband? Or?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. He's all plastic surgeryed out. Yeah. And it was all of like just because he turned her down like along like in high school or some shit. Yeah, dude. Super wacky.
I've been seeing a lot of people like say that this is like the closest anyone has ever come to making like a David Lynch type of like
Yes.
film and characters.
Really?
Yes.
Or show. And I was thinking about, I'm like, yeah, because like a lot of these characters are just so like creepy.
Yeah.
It's funny.
In an uncanny kind of way,
I saw like just on YouTube, like a recommended videos was just saying something about how The Chair Company is Lynchian or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that what you saw?
It wasn't that one, but I've seen like memes and people talking about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's funny you say that because I'd seen like that there's a video that kind of unpacks that.
Yeah. But it's just funny that it's like out of all things, it comes from like this kind of like dark comedy show.
Yeah.
So it's literally like a David Lynch show with comedy.
Yeah, dude. That's a great show, dude. It's like, yeah, like a dark comedy, Arrested Development kind of thing going on, Fucking
just wild characters.
Yeah, I know, dude. It would just make me crack up hysterically and then get like super anxious and overwhelmed by like how much crazy shit is going on at one time.
Yeah.
No, dude, but like, man, I really think that this dude can really cook in like a horror film, dude.
Yeah.
Like a straight up horror film.
Yeah.
I really would like to see him do that. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was cool. I like how it was different from like Friendship because it was like a series, and it's not like a sketch show. You get to kind of see. I liked how the story developed with that guy that originally hit him with the pipe.
Yeah,
and then like how you see how he controlled the narrative about his family, and when he found out the truth, he realizes that damn, this fool is dangerous, you know. I didn't see that coming, I thought it was going to be more of like the heartfelt part of the story where he was going to acclimate him into like, take him in, I suppose. Yeah, that one kind of took me by surprise, and I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy. That guy had a lot of shit going on, man. Yeah. Dude. Yeah, it's a good show. It's easy to get through it. I think,
it's quick.
Yeah, I pretty much, because like I said, I had watched the first episode, and then I watched the rest of it in here like the other night, and it didn't take me very long because there were maybe
I think like 20, 30 minutes.
30 minutes long. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I prefer it because like because it's easy for me to get like sucked into a good story, right? And when it's movie length but a series, I'm just like, fuck, like I'm stuck between like I want to commit, but at the same time I'm just like, man, it just seems too daunting, So I liked it that this was more easier digestible for me and more enjoyable.
Same here.
So, okay, did you like watch like binge them or like how did you end up watching it?
So I watched the first episode, so I was familiar with it just based on the first episode the last time we talked about it, and then I binged the rest of it. So 2 to 8, or 2 to 8.
Okay, because like I feel that. I feel the whole like when it's like 20, 30 minute episodes, like okay, yeah, like that feels. I can do that right now, you know?
Mhm.
But if I see like the episodes are like an hour and a half, it is kind of like, oh, fuck. Like, I don't know. But then at the same time, like you're going in and you end up binging it and spending all that time anyway.
Yeah.
So it's funny to think about stuff like that, like where we're in that now, like where we kind of complain, because I'm the same way.
Yeah.
We kind of complain about the length of like a movie or an episode, but have no problem like binging something.
like 4 episodes in a row.
Well,
It's like the same length.
I look at it more like it's not about like a matter of like preference. It's just like like budgeting my time, I suppose. You know,
Yeah.
so like let's just say a series that has 1 hour episodes. Watching 2 episodes is 2 hours, as opposed to a series that has 30-minute episodes. I can watch 4 episodes, or like if not the whole thing, in the same amount of time. So like for me, it's like the choice of, can I finish a show, or like just or take bite size like portions of this other show. You know what I mean? That's what it is. I don't have like a complaint about like runtime one way or the other.
No, I see that. But like it is a thing where like people do like would prefer shorter increments, but in like a larger quantity, I guess.
Yeah.
Instead of like just watching a movie or something, like, oh, it's too long. Like, oh, this movie's 3 hours. I don't want to sit through this movie. It's 3 hours long.
Mhm.
But I'll watch this first season of this series with like 45-minute episodes. It's going to end up taking up like 5 hours of my time.
I think it's the gratification of completing it.
I think so too.
You know?
I think so too. Because I think, like you, I've been doing a lot of like the Smosh Reads Reddit stories.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe there was a story where they talked about somebody saying that, oh, I don't watch movies like ever. All I do is watch TV shows. Oh yeah, because it was one of the things where the guy, you know how they read those, "Am I the asshole?"
Yeah.
I guess the guy was like, "Am I the asshole for tricking my girlfriend into thinking Back to the Future was a show?" Because he wanted to show her the movies.
Mm-hmm.
But she was very adamant on like, I don't watch movies. I only watch TV shows. So he took the time to edit the movies and make them feel episodic, and had her watch it that way. And she ended up enjoying it.
But like she binged it.
She binged it. And she ended up loving it. And then he revealed to her, this is actually a movie. I just edited it to make it seem like it was different episodes. And then she got pissed at him or whatever.
The guy has a lot of time on his hands.
That's what I'm
dude.
saying. But like, I wonder what it is about that.
She's the asshole.
Yeah. But I'm like, what is it like? Because I find myself in that same mindset sometimes. Like, it's the movie's too long. I don't have time for that. But then I'll fucking binge a show.
Mhm.
Well, I think it's also because like if it's a show, like the reason I can knock out shows quicker is because like I'm not guaranteed like, okay, I have like 4 hours of free time. Between those 4 hours, like it could easily become 1 hour. So I feel like if it's like a 30-minute like episode show, like if something does come up, okay, I can stop it on this episode and then move on to whatever. And I'm just one of those people that I don't like watching half a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then like it loses all its like traction and its
Yeah.
like tension.
The momentum.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
that's interesting because like with a movie, like it takes a longer time for it like it to crescendo
Yeah.
and then to climax, right? Or like to conclusion, right?
Yeah.
But in a series, every episode has to have an element to drive it up and down, but also continue a linear
Yeah.
storyline if that's
Yeah.
how it's written.
Yeah.
You know, so I can see that because
It's
like
not as much as like a roller coaster.
yeah,
like
you're completing more of
Yeah.
the story that way rather than like leaving it
yeah.
like when it's still rising, you know?
Yeah, dude, because I don't understand how people can do that, man.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I've watched movies with friends, and they're like, "Oh, I gotta go pee or whatever. Oh, you don't have to pause it." I'm like, a lot of it could just be them being like kind and be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you know." But it's like also like, why would you not want to, you know?
Yeah.
But it's also like, dude, like I've held my piss in like
Yeah.
to not miss it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, once I go to the bathroom, you know, I get a little distracted, that tension isn't there anymore. And oh man, like, yeah, that's why like if I ever go to movies, dude, even if I don't have to pee, like I'll make sure like, okay, I'm gonna go empty my bladder right now, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, like before the movie starts?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do that too.
Like just in case.
Yeah.
But
But then I have to take a piss afterwards also.
Yeah.
But I think it also has to do with like people's attention spans are like shorter
Dude.
now.
True.
There's someone that one of our friends that is always posting them like cooking or doing stuff, and they have like an iPad with like whatever show they're watching, and it's like a common thing. Like I know a lot of people do that, especially with shows. And I just like I don't know how the fuck they do that. Like I understand life is busy, but I'd rather just not even watch it if I'm gonna be like doing other stuff. I just feel like I will not give it my attention.
I'll do that with like usually like YouTube videos where it's more of like listening to whatever's
Yeah.
it is, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
and then glancing over for like a visual. But like if I'm gonna like the only time that I'll like multitask while having something on is like, let's say if I'm in full clothes, because I mean it's just easy, like, and I can sit down and watch, you know, I can follow along. But like washing dishes, you know, or cooking while I have the screen and like trying to like, you know, when there's a tense moment or like, you know, a detail that not to be missed, you know. Yeah, I wouldn't even put it on.
Yeah, dude. I think that's why like I'm so slow at watching anything nowadays. And I have so many new movies. Have not to segue, but have you gotten anything new? Physical media?
No, not really. I was like cleaning the house today and I was like, damn, I've bought a lot of books recently. And I've only started reading one of them. But no, like as far as movies, the last thing I got was that Ninja Turtles box set.
Oh, the trilogy?
Yeah. That was the last thing I got. Which is funny you bring that up because this Wednesday I'm actually doing that podcast with my buddy Chris, the Movies in Trouble, where we talk about physical media.
Dope.
And that's one of the things we're going to talk about because he got it as well.
Oh, the trilogy?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. So
Did you open it yet or no?
Yeah. I was like, I was even watching like the special features and stuff. And I think I am going to rewatch the movies this like, cause we're doing it on Wednesday. So I'm probably going to watch like the first one tomorrow. And then if I have time, watch the second one right after. The first two are the priority. I do want to rewatch those because I want to see how much different they look.
I'm actually very curious. Like, I would want to rewatch the third one because I think I think I've seen it once or twice.
I will say I have become a Ninja Turtles 3 apologist.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my opinion, and this is controversial, and I know Cisco might give me shit for this, I think part 3 is better than part 2. Story-wise.
That's a bold statement, dude.
Story-wise. Costumes, ass. Costumes are ass.
Well, I feel like they've never lived up to the hype of the first one.
No, because there was even changes in the second one.
They got goofier.
Yeah.
Well,
Each movie.
And I feel like the first one, like they just played with the shadows so well, dude.
Yeah.
Like lighting was everything, and like even in the second one, like everything's just like broad daylight.
Bright, yeah.
Yeah, it's just bad for costumes like that. But damn, I'm gonna try to rewatch the third one.
It's not a good movie.
Yeah,
just
but I'm
saying,
also
like-
I'm also on that wagon that like I don't even like the second one at all. Like I don't even though I grew up watching it, like I can't get into it, dude.
There's like jokes in that movie that like, you know, that are like timeless, but yeah, overall, like I remember even as a kid, even when I'd see it, not liking it as much.
Yeah.
Like I like the Tokar and Razor. That always bothered me because I mean I grew up on the cartoon, so
Bebop Rocksteady.
I was like, you are expecting to this day, and at that time, I was expecting Bebop Rocksteady.
Wait, do you know why that was a thing?
I think they wanted to make toys,
So like
new
different,
toys. Yeah, the Batman and Robin effect
Mm,
before Batman and Robin.
yeah.
Yeah,
man, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of had like that Schumacher effect, you know, like when how the Tim Burton Batmans, they have like a look and a vibe
yeah.
that was different from the Schumacher ones. Similar, it has like a similar aesthetic to it. Like
Yeah.
the first one did have a lot more like dark, gritty. They seemed more ninja like.
Ninja Turtles 1 is Batman and Batman Returns. That's the second one, right? Returns.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Ninja Turtles 1990 is Batman Returns. Ninja Turtles 2 is Batman Forever.
Yeah,
and then Ninja Turtles 3 is Batman and Robin.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes. Yes.
But like I said, like,
Just kept getting worse.
well, I've grown to like the third one more.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at it from like an objective, like comparatively, you know.
Yeah, but going back to the whole like short attention span and like watching like things differently now, like I was bringing that up because Matt Damon had said had said something about the script writing process for The Rip, the movie that I had mentioned. He did, like the directed by Joe Carnahan.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there was notes from Netflix that required them to have scenes where they're just talking and explaining what's happening in the scene because they're anticipating people not looking at the screen while having it on because they feel like a lot of stuff nowadays is background noise now.
Mm.
And it's not necessarily people paying attention. It's just having it on to have it on. And that's kind of goes to the whole, like what you said, somebody cooking and having it playing, you know, they're not necessarily have their full attention on what's happening, but because things are being explained in a certain way, they know what's going on.
Yeah, it's like wrangling your attention again.
Yeah. So it's affecting the way things are made now, which is why there's so much shit now that has like so much exposition dumping. And it's just like, okay, especially for like people like us that sounds so pretentious. For people that
people than most
people that like really pay attention to these movies, like they sit down and watch a movie to watch the movie. You know?
People who appreciate like film. You know, like rather than it being just like another piece of entertainment to be consumed. Yeah,
like it gets annoying just like watching a movie and there's just constant exposition dumping. It's just like, dude, I'm watching, I know what's going on. Yeah. But I mean, that's how things are made now. And like, it sucks.
Nah, yeah, I can see that.
I mean, sometimes it works. Sometimes it's just like, fuck.
Yeah. I mean, and I do feel like shitty for saying that because it's like, you know, when you have a busy life, dude. Like,
yeah, I mean, I get it.
Dude.
I get it.
If that's the only way to do it, then
good
for you, dude. But I can't, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I if I'm gonna watch like, which is why like say the movie that I did watch, which is the last one that I have, Predator Badlands. Like I had been putting it off for so long.
Wait, is that streaming already?
Maybe.
Hmm. Get them, boys.
You could say yes or no.
Yes.
Is it really?
If it is, I don't know where.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's streaming for me. So
why?
Because I have the ability to just click a button when I see it and it presses and it plays it for me. It doesn't really.
On what? What's the website?
You have to hit the beep.
No. Are you ready? .com.
Yeah, like I mean, at first I was putting it off because I wanted to watch it with Joseph, but I realized that it requires a lot of reading subtitles because like motherfuckers don't speak English.
I don't want to watch it.
So I was like, okay, cool. So I'm just gonna watch it. You know, so I was able to kind of sit here and dedicate just sitting here and enjoying it. You know, so that was cool. But yeah, like it wasn't something that I had like the time for, and I wasn't gonna put it on like I said, like while like shaving or you know whatever.
Yeah.
I wanted to enjoy it.
Shaving? You have a full beard.
Well, I mean, like right here, like on.
Oh, your balls.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that movie. Have you guys seen it?
No.
No, you haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
I heard it was dope.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
I want to watch it though. What was it streaming on again?
I think it's like one of those where if you like say go on Amazon, you can like buy it, rent it kind of thing. I don't know if it's like streaming on like Hulu for, you know, I imagine since like that's
It should eventually end up on Hulu.
like Hulu, Disney.
Because it is a Fox property, right?
Right. So I think it's like
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, because Prey and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I really liked Prey.
Yeah.
It's the same director, right? as
Same,
Prey?
yeah.
Yeah, Dan Trenchberg.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty cool, dude, and it was awesome having it be like from the perspective of, what are they called again? Fuck, they say the name of the race. I don't know. I don't give a shit.
Predators.
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 Yeah, like there's a
Reds.
they go into like a little bit of like the lore and stuff, but not in like that weird AVP way.
Mhm.
It was cooler. It was cooler. It kind of felt like a like what a Star Wars film like should be like, you know, like in a way. No, it was cool. I enjoyed it. It's like a story of he's like the runt of like his family, and like I guess his family or clan, they're like the big dogs, right?
So he has to prove himself.
Yeah, so he has to prove himself. And a lot of the time throughout the movie, like he goes to this planet to like they're able to pick from like a series of planets, and each planet has like a particular like final boss, right? And you pick which one, you have to bring it back, and then that's the boom. So he picked the one that supposedly their dad is afraid of. Like it's the biggest, most baddest one, right? So he's like, fuck that, I'm going to that one, you know? So he has like a chip on his shoulder, like throughout the whole thing. It's like he's very much about like, oh, this is my prize, you know? To like where when he meets the android, like the android is more sentient and has like a little bit more like nuanced perspective on things. And while he just like views her as a tool to accomplish his task, you know? So it's funny because he seems very unempathetic like through the whole film when they interact with each other. It's hilarious.
And the android is like the same as the androids from Alien.
Yeah, they're the
Like
sense.
the Weyland Yutani.
Yeah, so that they're from that universe, like the Alien universe. But that's the only element from it. It's a pretty unique story. You know, I thought it was pretty cool. Visually, it looks great. You know, I was eager to see like how it looked. You know, like or the characters themselves. But it looks like they kind of like they relied more heavily on like the body of the actor and maybe did more of like practical stuff on the actor, and obviously imposed like the visuals on their face. I thought it was well done. You know, it looks good. Like the sets, especially when he's like, I particularly like the set where he on the planet that he's on, he goes to this area where it looks like where the droids like where because they're after the same creature for a different reason though, and like wherever their base was attacked. When he ends up there, just the set in the background, it just looks so cool, dude. Like it looks dope, you know. I don't know, it was cool. It's very action packed, you know. Like he's pretty badass, you know. I would say like the one thing is like in some of the dialogue, they have like hit you over the head moments where I was like, you know, message, you know.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of that, and just for me personally, when it's like message, you know, like I'm just kind of like, oh, you know, like it's just I don't know, like it does those like take me out for a moment.
Yeah,
you know,
it's sometimes like it's so clearly like they're just feeding you this shit.
Yeah, like I just wish it just wouldn't that wouldn't like be it like put in like dialogue. Like I don't mind like it being like the moral or like, you know, like the underlying like
but let the people
story, you know?
figure it out for themselves.
Exactly, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not where it's too just like I guess like message, you know, like it's kind of like it kind of interrupts the flow of it if anything for me.
A good example of a movie having a message without beating you over the head with it is Zootopia.
Oh yeah, okay.
Never seen it.
For real? Oh, dude, no, it's a good movie.
No, it's pretty good.
It's a good movie.
I haven't seen the second one.
I haven't seen it either. But I saw, I guess somebody was doing side by sides. They do a lot of homages to like a lot of like famous films, like the adrenaline shot to the chest from Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
They
okay.
recreate it in Zootopia too.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so I was like, oh shit.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I heard it's really good too.
Yeah,
I just haven't watched it.
yeah. Joseph was raving about it when he saw it. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet myself, but I liked Zootopia. And,
Yeah.
it doesn't beat you over the head with it because like it's like it's there and it's present in the story, but like it's never like a moment where they like all they're missing is looking at the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like I feel like what I'm talking about in Badlands, it was just shy of that at times.
Yeah.
You know, not a lot, but like when it happened, it was very overt in my opinion, and I was just kind of it's like my one thing. You know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I thought it was fun, dude. Like, and it's like they don't really like say any bad words in it. Like, and it's gory, but like they're like monsters. You know what I mean?
It's PG-13.
Yeah. So yeah, PG-13. So
Because I read like, yeah, like it's PG-13, but don't get it twisted. It is gory, but it's just because the blood isn't red. And
Yeah.
that's like the loophole.
yeah, like when I watched Prey with Joseph, because he liked that movie, but
Yeah.
like that's a gory movie because like
Yeah.
people killed because it's still a traditional Predator movie to where the Predator is the antagonist.
Yeah.
In this one, the Predator or whatever the fuck they're called, I wish I could remember what it is, but he's a protagonist in this, you know, and it's a dope story. It's a dope story. It's cool, you know. It's a fun watch, man. Like I would definitely watch it again. Definitely recommend it. It's pretty awesome, and then I didn't realize that there's like a huge like lore to it. So this kind of adds some lore, but like there's like I've seen videos like I like not any that I've really like spent time watching, but like I can see there's a lot of them on YouTube like breaking down like timelines and like just lore dumps, you know. And I didn't realize that there's like a big like fan base for all of that, you know. I have coworkers that are really big in that. So that's cool. So like it, and this movie in particular caught my attention in a way where it's like, okay, cool. Now I kind of want to like I want more of that, you know, kind of like how I said, like how a Star Wars film ought to be. Like it made me, I want more of that. Like, so I can get more of that lore, like, cause that's what interests me, you know? So it was cool and stuff.
This is the director's only like his third live action film he's ever directed.
So he did Prey, right?
He did Prey and 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. Because he also directed that the Predator animated film.
Oh,
that
okay.
came out.
Yeah.
I heard that one was fucking dope.
I heard.
I haven't seen that one either.
I heard it was awesome too. I heard there's stuff in that like you see in this movie. So like for me, I feel like now I have to go watch that,
Yeah.
you know, and then give myself the excuse to watch Badlands again and Prey, because those are fucking sick movies, dude.
On what streaming service again?
Hulu.
Yeah. Dude. No, I do want to watch it. I've always been like a Predator hater, I guess,
Yeah.
because I just love the original so much. Like even the second one, I'm kind of whatever. I know like it's grown like a huge cult following, you know, after so many years.
Someone with Danny Glover, right?
Mm. Yeah, and people like are saying that it didn't get the love it deserved back then. But the one thing I hate is like in the first one it looks so gross and ugly and wet,
Mm-hmm.
and the tentacles were done a certain way, and it's just like you never see that again in any of the other films.
What I liked in this one was because they speak to each other, like mouths are moving and everything.
Oh, yo, what up, dog?
So watching, I was trying to pay attention to like the way that like, you know how they have those mandibles
Yeah.
and then they have the teeth that are set behind it. I was trying to pay attention to like a lot of the movements as they were speaking, and it looks good, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it flows well, you know, and the language they speak is cool. It sounds very much like it was influenced, like a mix of maybe like some like real world like ancient languages,
Mm.
but also very like Tolkien Elvish influence. Like the way that it sounds. Like I don't know. It didn't sound like, I don't know. Like the language sounded goofy, and these are badass characters. You know, like it flowed well. You know, it was pretty cool. But yeah, you should check it out.
I'll see what's up. What was it streaming on again?
Yeah, mama.
Yeah, mama.
That's not a streaming service, asshole.
Hey.
Did you watch anything else, Eddie?
No, but I do want to mention one thing, dude.
What's up?
All right. Growing up as a kid in the
All right, that's all
90s,
we
right? I always thought the Wiggles was like a late 2000s thing. Do you guys remember that shit when you guys were kids?
The
No.
Wiggles? What is that?
Thank you, dude.
What is that?
Apparently, it's a show that's been on since 1991.
The
Yeah.
Wiggles? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's like it's been around for a while. It was not anything that I remember watching, but yeah, it's like one of those like really young kid shows.
They just sing songs.
Yeah,
and
they
you
like-
learn count alphabet
Yeah.
stuff, like things
Oh,
like
like
that.
Bananas in Pajamas?
Stuff. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
But it's like a bunch of like British people,
Yeah,
Oh, so Teletubbies?
kinda. They're all
Yeah,
all
but
have
they're
the
just-
different color.
yeah.
Teletubbies?
It's kind
Similar.
of like I guess what Yo Gabba Gabba. It's similar to Yo Gabba Gabba, but just like less flavor.
Yeah, yeah. Not as like experimental, like
Yeah, not as dope.
yeah.
Like
I don't think I've ever heard of this.
it's not something I'm super familiar with. Like I said, I remember when it was something that came on my radar. It was like something my younger sisters may have been watching, so I was already older.
Yeah, dude. Well, like,
Damn.
hey, you had enough, brother.
That's enough water for you,
That's
homie.
enough water for me.
Oh, okay. I just Googled it. Okay. This looks familiar. I never watched this, though.
Yeah, vaguely familiar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, like, it started popping up on like YouTube for Emily because she watches a ton of Sesame Street, and they have like crossovers, like they're guests on Sesame Street sometimes,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
and they'll sing songs and vice versa. Like they'll be on their show, and there's like live videos of them performing in like arenas, dude, fucking sold out arenas, just
Yeah,
thousands and thousands of people. And when I looked it up, I literally thought like, okay, this has to be like a somewhat recent show.
like 2000.
8, 9,
Yeah.
maybe, because I only heard about the show for like the first time like a couple years back. But yeah, 1991, dude, and I was just like, am I the only one never heard of this show growing up? Like, maybe it probably wasn't like that popular in America back then.
That's
Yeah.
probably what it was, dude.
But yeah, it's crazy, dude. Like the shit they get paid to do.
Yeah,
It's a dope job, dude.
You just kind of made me go down a rabbit hole a little bit.
Oh, dude, I went down it because I was like, I seen some videos from like the 90s, and I'm like, okay, that's the same guy, but way younger. And I was like looking up, like, okay, who are the original peeps
Interesting.
and stuff.
Yeah, so the Wiggles were formed in South Wales, Australia in 1991. They were a spin-off of an Australian pub rock band called The Cockroaches.
okay.
In September 1988, the band was promoting their second album, Fingertips, when Paul's infant daughter died of SIDS. Although devastated, the group continued with a lower profile, and Anthony left to resume his university studies, yet returned periodically to record their later studio albums. Early in 91, Anthony and Fat founded a children's music group, The Wiggles.
Yeah, so that guy Anthony, like, if you watch like recent videos, like he's obviously, I think he's like 62 now, so he's older. He has like he looks like he would have been like some like into some shit way back in the day because he has like silver teeth and shit. But I thought it was funny because I'm like, why would they get like an old guy with silver teeth? Like that looks like he'd like fuck up somebody like way back in the day.
Yeah.
But that's when I found out like he's actually one of the OGs from like 91. And I saw like an interview with him like in like early 2000s where he's talking about it. He's like, I mean, he has like black hair then, like he's younger. And he was saying that he could only imagine doing this for only a couple more years because like he's like, my back hurts at the end of these shows. Like I'm getting too old for this. And this is like in 2001, dude. and he's still doing that shit today.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they recruited like younger people, so I imagine like during the live performances, he's probably just like rocking out like with a guitar or something like in the back, not doing like the crazier stuff. But I was just like blown away. I'm like, I did not know this show was that old. I didn't know like they were selling out fucking concerts. Like they're obviously like a big fucking thing. It was just crazy to me.
I think a lot of those things were like that because I remember even like Yo Gabba Gabba was like that shit was blowing up too.
Yeah, but it's also like, I mean, 91 and it's still going.
That's crazy. I didn't know it was still a thing.
Yeah,
I mean, I was aware that it was older than I realized, but yeah, I don't know that it was that old though.
that would have been dope if I was into it in the early 90s, like as a kid, and then watching Emily be into it. Because I don't think she's not watching any shows that I like. Sesame Street I never watched when I was little.
That's cool. So for those who may have been in that situation, it's like a generational show for them.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's pretty
and with
cool.
one of the same fucking dudes.
Yeah,
like, that would have been crazy.
You don't feel that way about Sesame Street?
No, because I wasn't into.
Oh,
that.
okay.
Have you showed her a Serbian film yet?
Twice. I tried.
That's what's up.
Oh gosh.
That's gonna be a generational hand me down right there.
Yikes.
Hey, I want to be there the first time she watches it.
I hate you guys.
I'm not gonna watch it. I just want to be there
It's in the vicinity.
in the vicinity. All right. So there's a couple things I want to mention before ending it, but first, I screenshot some letterbox reviews for Melania.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
I'm excited.
I only screenshot 4. So this person named Stoner Weird rated the movie half a star. The review says, "This is like a turd taking a shit." That's what's up.
That is what's up.
This person on Letterboxd named Thomas JVN, all one word, rated the movie half a star. Abraham Lincoln saw it and called it the worst experience I've ever had in a theater.
Fuck, dude.
The creativity, dude.
Yeah.
Samus Quinn 007 rated it half a star. I too have wondered, what if Borat became the first lady?
Oh my god, dude.
Also, who better to direct a movie about a rapist's wife than a rapist Brett Ratner?
Damn.
That's who directed it.
Yeah, those photos
Brett
are gnarly,
fucking
dude.
Ratner.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. All right, and the last one, which is my favorite review, posted by Cockbuster Vids, rated it half a star. Couldn't hear what the hell was going on during the film because the whole theater was filled with dudes in red hats sucking each other off loud as fuck.
Damn.
Oh shit. That's funny.
So yeah, those are my favorite reviews of the bomb that is Melania.
I screenshotted 4 5-star reviews that I found on IMDb. Or no.
And these are like
On-
legit, like people that like the movie.
Yeah, sorry, on Rotten Tomatoes. So the first one by Eagle Soar. I loved it, and I want to watch it again. It's a very interesting behind the scenes of the inauguration of President Donald Trump. It's fun, entertaining, informative, and a historic record of the event narrated from the perspective of the gorgeous First Lady Melania. 5 stars.
God, this person must suck to be around, dude.
This other one that I found by Chris G1. I liked it as I am really into fashion. I think she has beautiful taste. Got a glimpse of Mar-a-Lago. 5 stars.
Gross.
Stanley Smith. Melania is the best documentary I've seen in years. The cinematography was superb. The soundtrack was excellent. And Melania herself was spectacular. A great movie which should receive numerous awards. See it, and you will agree. 5 stars.
Dude.
The last one I got, this is the one I like the most, by Melissa S. or Kitty M. Pride. The movie is absolutely amazing. I haven't seen a movie theater packed like this since before COVID. Also, the people trying to sabotage the movie so parents don't take their kids. This movie is for all ages. There is no nudity, nothing that the stupid media and Dems put in under IMDb for children. If I still had kids old enough to understand a movie, I would take them. They would love it. It has great music, great humor, shows what a truly kind woman and funny woman Melania is. She is truly smart and beautiful and so entertaining. The movie was absolutely family friendly. Everyone in the theater loved it. Go see it now. You will not regret it. The movie could have gone another hour or more, and I would have not been bored. Not at all. 5 motherfucking stars, baby.
Dude, if my mom took me to see that movie, I'd probably become a school shooter, dude. Like 100%, dude.
That's funny.
You'd
dude.
fit right in, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one I didn't screenshot about. Oh, well, I had read it. It was like something about Republicans. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Fuck. I don't feel like looking for it either. Fuck, I should have screenshot that one.
Fail.
That's what's up.
Anyways, let's go watch it.
The second to last thing I want to bring up is Catherine O'Hara.
Oh, yeah.
The passing of Catherine O'Hara. Sucks, dude.
Yeah, that's a bummer, man.
It's a bummer. She was fucking hilarious. And like everything I've seen her in always made me laugh. Did you guys ever watch Schitt's Creek?
No.
Underrated sitcom.
She recently had a Western series on Netflix drop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was in called The Abandons. I haven't checked it out yet, but it caught my attention.
Hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, and I didn't realize the body of work that she had, dude.
Oh, dude.
You know, thankfully through like people's creativity on social media, like I was able to see some of like the things that people were posting, and I saw this one that showed like just like a kind of like a montage of the different voices that she's done, and I didn't realize that she had such a robust voice acting like dialogue, dude. I was blown away. Yeah, dude, like it's a bummer, someone, it's hard. It's one of those ones where like, you can't help but to kind of just shed a tear in a way.
Yeah. The one like tribute or post about her that kind of got to me was Macaulay Culkin's. That one I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm interested to see like, what some of like the interviews he might have where people ask him about it, like that are down the pike.
Yeah.
Because he has really interesting interviews.
Yeah.
He's an interesting mind. So I like the way he carries himself and how he speaks. So I'm interested to see like, him being a little bit more like I don't know, candid with it. That'd be cool. Because that's what popped out in my head immediately was like, I want to know what this fool said. And when I saw that post, I was like, oh man.
Yeah. I thought it was fake at first.
Yeah.
The announcement of her death. I was
Oh,
like,
really?
Shit. Yeah. I thought it was fake.
I feel like I kind of did too. Cause like I said, like shit, like I had just stumbled on that little series,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, that's cool. Catherine O'Hara's in this. Like she's she's a great actress. Yeah. So I was kind of surprised to hear that was true.
Yeah.
Rip.
Rest in peace. Do you like Catherine O'Hara? Do you know?
I don't want to chime in because like I think I've only seen her in Home Alone.
Home Alone?
So I don't really have like a reference too much.
Beetlejuice.
She was in that. I don't.
She's
I'm
the
not
mom.
a
She's
fan
the
of that
mom.
movie. Yeah, I don't know.
She was the psychiatrist in the
Last of
Last
Us.
of Us
Season 2.
season 2.
Oh,
The
that's right,
alcoholic
yeah,
psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not one of those guys. Like I don't like pretending to be sad about
Yeah.
it, you know, but I mean it sucks. Obviously she was loved by many. And I have been seeing like a ton of posts about her, but yeah, I'm not I guess I'm just not too familiar with, you know.
I would suggest if you guys haven't seen it, Best in Show. She's hilarious in that movie.
I've heard, yeah.
That one's really funny. But
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay. The last thing I wanted to mention was kind of like a shout. I'm pretty sure you saw already. Sydney's dog.
Yeah, dude. I wanted to reach out to her, but I'm like, I'll give her like.
I've been talking to her. She's
Yeah.
okay now.
What happened?
Sydney, her dog passed away.
Oh, okay. But,
Yeah, Scully.
Like
She was old.
oh, just old.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was old.
I mean, that doesn't make it less
Yeah.
painful.
It just sucks because like this is such a friendly dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like she was like super friendly and like she was always around like whenever she would have parties and shit.
That's cool.
Yeah, I remember one year for I think it was I don't remember if it was Christmas or her birthday. I got her like she had sent a picture of Scully the dog wearing like devil horns, and I had like made her a gift like one of those like custom pillows that's like cut out to the shape of your pet,
Mhm.
and it was that picture. I remember I had given her that. Yeah, but that and the Scully was dope, dude.
Scully was tight.
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
The pit bull.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. R.I.P. in peace.
R.A.P. in peace.
Yeah, shout out Scully.
Shout out Catherine O'Hara.
Shout out Catherine O'Hara. Fuck you, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Fuck you, bitch. Stupid ass, orange ass bitch.
Damn.
That's what's up.
All right, late.